What's going on, everybody? So I wanted to say you don't have a mental health problem. Most people don't. And that's probably just an scapegoat for what's going on in the world and what has been going on in the world. I wish this was a little lower. But basically it's this. I'm going to break it down, so stay tuned for the video. Now, is there some people with actual mental problems? Yeah, probably like 1 in 1,000, 1 in 10,000, a couple in 100,000, you know what I mean? Maybe 100 in 100,000. I don't think that many people have that many mental problems, mental health problems. Because I see people every day and they don't look like they have mental health problems. Now, the system that's in right now and probably has been in for quite some time is treating you like a slave. You're being treated like a slave. And that's why you're saying, oh, I have a mental health problem. We have these problems because we're being treated like a slave. Until you stand up and do something about it, because the older generation, our parents, they're pretty much out of the picture. They're not doing nothing. Sad to say, but it's the truth. And, let's break this down real quick. You have 24 hours in a day, 24 hours in a day. You're supposed to work 8 hours a day. Let's say this is a working day. Not to mention all the people who work more than 8 hours. So you work 8 hours in a day, 8 hours. You're sleeping, usually you sleep for 8 hours, but let's just say you only sleep for 6 hours. Let's just say that, give you the benefit of the doubt. That's 14 hours of your 24 hours of the day is already gone. And let me make this very clear. Something I found very interesting, and it's just there. The sun is only up for about 12 hours of the day. In the winter, it's even shorter. So considering a day, especially in the winter, your day's already over with the sunlight. Sunlight's out of the picture in the winter. So you have 14 hours spent sleeping and working. So you have 10 hours left in a day. Now, if you have kids, your day's over. Because you're going to have so much to do with kids. Especially if you're a single family, a single parent, your day's over. It's already over. We don't got to go into that. But let's just say you're single. This doesn't pertain to rich people. I'm trying to make this fast because people aren't going to watch too long. But this isn't for rich people. And let me break something down in the midst of this. It's very simple. Everyone wants to escape. Everyone wants to, be out of poverty. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Either we're all going to get out of it or none of us are going to get out of it. We're all going to get out of it or none of us are going to get out of it. And let me tell you something too. Even if a few people get out of it, okay, so what? Let me tell you something. Rich people and the whole economy, it's very, very, very simple. And this is how slavery works. But it doesn't matter. Rich people, anybody who's rich, they make money off of poor people. They have to. That's how they get their money. Apple only makes money because they charge all these people a bunch of money. Anybody who's poor is getting charged. Anybody who's rich is making money off of poor people. It doesn't matter who it is. Your favorite singer, plumber, anybody rich is making money off of poor people. They have to. Not everyone can be rich because they make money off of poor people, but because they have to. That's the only reason to sustain their richness. You have to do that. Anyways, back to the 14 hours. The 14 hours that we have left. You have to poop and pee at some times, which don't take that much time. You're probably going to bathe. You're probably going to brush your teeth. You're going to have to make food, heat food, and that's probably going to be the most time-consuming thing. And let's just talk about relaxing and just sitting and taking a moment and being here. Some call it meditation, whatever. And that's not to mention getting sunlight, just being outside in nature, maybe feeding your pets, taking your pets for a walk, and so forth. So if you really think about it, you have no time left in the day. So now you wonder why people have mental health problems, huh? You really think so? Yeah, I wonder so. It's because we're a slave to the system. Until we all stand up and do something, then it's gonna be that way. This is Fizz, and have a nice day.